G'day gamers, VaderG here, welcome back to the channel. Wow, it has been a little bit of time since my last video. So what's been happening? Well, I've been traveling a lot for work, that is for sure. Have been losing a lot of interest in Marvel Future Fight. No, not going to beat around the bush. Really struggling for motivation. And those two factors combined, the low motivation level and the high workload, has meant that really I haven't had time or the inclination to do Marvel Future Fight videos. But here we are, we're back into it. Just read the patch notes with the Symbiote update coming. Venom getting a new uniform. He's already tier 4 for some people on their roster. And those people with a new uniform, they'll be laughing, similar to people with tier 4 Spider-Man. It's always excellent when Marvel introduce a uniform for a tier 4 character that has kind of fallen off the back of the meta a little bit. I think that's a really cool thing for them to keep on doing and sort of paying attention to those tier 4 characters, because it's a lot of grinding to get a tier 4 character in the first instance. So I think it is a wise move for them to continue to make those characters relevant. Agent Venom getting a tier 4. He's a paywall character. He has a chance of really going well in the meta, I guess. He's up against Gladiator, not an easy sort of opponent to knock over. Old Gladiator, he's very strong. But these guys are getting a Symbiote team-up collection as well, which is going to give them more pierce, more attack. It's going to give them a whole different level of power compared to what they've had previously, on top of obviously uniforms and tier 4s. So these guys really could come to the fore in some type of meta, I guess. Potentially Alliance Battle Extreme and Alliance Battle Legend, I'm guessing, but probably more Alliance Battle Extreme would be my guess. And some hopes for World Boss Legend as well for these characters. New character being introduced into the game, Sleeper, genderless, so a Symbiote support. And I think we'll be seeing our friend Null coming in the mid-month update. And I think that's a really cool move as well, because he's been weak for a long time. He was strong when he first came out for a few months, but that he quickly faded into insignificance, unfortunately, for Null. So it would be really nice to see him, in my opinion, sort of dethrone Loki. I really dislike Loki. I dislike playing him in all modes, actually. Even though he is quite good in World Boss Legend in some stages, I really just don't like playing him generally. He's just one of those characters that pisses me off. What else is happening in game? Well, there's a new Awaken Odin's Blessing system coming in. Now, I don't think I've got any OBs on Spidey, but it does look quite powerful, to be honest. When I first saw it, I thought, wonder if there's going to be any sort of use, or is it just a gimmick sort of thing? But having a bit of a look into it and looking at some of the stats, for instance, a heal Odin's Blessing, you can see here the double stat is 348 down the bottom. An awakened heal Odin's Blessing, I think has stats of 480. So what's that? That's an increase of roughly 30%. And if you sort of apply similar increases to attack Odin's Blessings, or potentially attack Odin's Blessings with elemental attacks, if they're getting 30% extra, it could turn into something quite significant in terms of just stat bumps alone, after you then apply the card calculator bonuses and whatever swords and all that bullshit that sort of goes along with that. It can sort of multiply out pretty quickly, those, even though they look like small increases on paper. So I was initially going to do a Yuru Combine video, but now that I've seen that there's Awaken Odin's Blessings coming, and some of the materials that are actually going to be used for that will be 6-star Yuru, so Mythic Yuru. I think I'm just going to hang on to my Mythic Yuru for a little bit longer and just wait until his update drops and see what happens. Just see if maybe I should just roll through this stuff and not bother keeping it at all, or maybe I should keep some of it. So what I'm going to do in this video instead is going to open up some story chests, because I really don't have much else to sort of talk about in game. I have been enjoying Doctor Strange Tier 4. That is one thing that I have enjoyed, because he's opened up some World Boss Legend levels that I had previously been stuck at before. So that's always a nice thing when you can kind of all of a sudden advance. So I'm after some CTPs here. So yeah, after you all of a sudden can advance, after being sort of trapped at a certain level or levels for a period of time. And for him, for me, even Gene, he's helped out a lot with Gene. He's helped out with Black Swan. He's actually helped out a little bit with what's his Kang as well. So, you know, he has actually been a pretty good all-rounder, a pretty good pickup for me in that respect. So, yeah, I'm just kind of getting to the point where I kind of not really just going for characters that are super OP in Alliance Battle Extreme and Alliance Battle Legend. For the simple fact, I'm really not enjoying those modes. I mean, Alliance Battle Extreme is fine. Alliance Battle Legend has always really been fucking annoying for me. Like, there's just something about the RNG multiplying on itself through that mode that sort of, I guess I'm at the limit for the amount of RNG I can kind of take from this game, I guess. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Don't do that. Craft chests. Okay, let's see if we can get a couple of Odin's Blessings here. I would have liked to have done the combines, actually, because I do have a pretty good haul of 6 stars. That got nothing. And it would be nice to get another mine to Odin's Blessing. A mind attack. Yeah, so I got 1. And 1 is it. Pretty shit turnout. And now praying for an absolute miracle to get cards. And I don't really have too many of these chests, I don't think. 56. You know, you got to be in it to win it, right? So let's have a bit of a go. Negative. Nope. Yeah, so I mean, look, you know what? Let's do a few. Oh, there we go. Got a premium. That's nice. That's good. Hey, I kind of counted that out. Like, I didn't think that we were going to get anything there. So maybe, you know what? Let's just do a few. Let's just unlock a few of these bad boys and see if we can, you know, pull a rabbit out of the hat. And get something good. And I'll just keep the others locked for this potential awakening thing. Yeah. Got a cold damage. Cold is not bad. I've only got 10 6 stars left. Oh. Alright, that will pull us up there. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Interested to know what you think about this new Awakened Odin's Blessing system and the incoming characters. I've got to be honest, the updates recently in game have been fucking boring. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. They've been shit. And really, I'm banking on Null Tier 4 being good. I hope Netmarble have the same thought in their mind about making him really good. To really sort of get some interest back in the game and kind of, I don't know, get things going again. It just feels stale, feels stagnant. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you watching, and I hope everyone has been keeping well. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening.